Liverpool still do they still have a chance to go through to this one? This is a team that are favorites to win the tournament. Today, a heavy and huge dent has been mounted, has been, printed on them, and will only live to see. Transit TV, welcome back again. Yes, stay right there. Stay right there. Don't go back home. Don't go back to your domestic league yet. We are still in Europe, rounding up the European week with the Europa quarterfinals and, of course, the UEFA Conference League quarterfinals just being concluded. First leg concluded today with some very shocking and surprising results. The UEFA away goal continues to give fans what they pay money for, continue to give fans excitement, continue to give fans, actions that they come to the stadium, they stick to their televisions for, in the nature of scoring goals, attacking football, end-to-end display from teams. And we saw that again today. Looking at the screen, you will see the results that just came in, both for the Europa League and the UEFA Conference League. But we are going to just focus on just 2 games or 3 of them in this edition. So sit down right there and enjoy this one with me. Yeah, it was Liverpool, of course, losing at home 3-0 to a team that is 6th on the Serie A table, Atalanta. This one, you cannot tell me that you saw it coming. I don't think any Batman put money on this one, and I tell you what, it is a reality. Liverpool lost 3-0 at home to Atalanta. Roma, of course, also traveled away to AC Milan, who have not lost a game. The last, I can't remember how many last they lost at home, 1-0. They beat AC Milan at home. Liverpool, of course, as well at home as well, beat West Ham, who I think we are really very strong in that game. They kept it really, really, really late, and the game ended on a 2-0 win for Bayern Leverkusen. I'm going to look at these 2 games today to, give you, I know a lot of you probably do not watch the game. Stick around and see how this game panned out. So the big question is, did Jurgen Klopp, did he underrate Atalanta, or did he prioritize the Premier League? Because about 4 or 5 would be starters for Liverpool did not start this game. And many, you can say that's one of the reasons why Liverpool lost this game. But if you really watch the game as well, you probably will not say that, because Liverpool had a very, very strong start. Not going to lie, had a very strong start, especially in attacking positions in this game. But something that has been the bane of Liverpool in the past few weeks continued to rear its head again today, and especially having the name of the number 9, Nunes, attached to it. Missed chances. Nunes again today missed a couple of chances in the beginning of this game that would have given Liverpool a lead and confident boost going to the game, and maybe would have seen them have more confidence and win this game. So Liverpool has strong start. They has missed chances. Nunes being the most obvious of those actions. But there is something, if you have been on this studio, even before the beginning of the season, I said Liverpool will not, I said they did not have the squad to go the long haul this season to challenge for the title. That defensively, and especially in the defensive midfield position, I didn't think that they are well equipped and balanced to challenge this season. For me, so far, they have been a surprise to me personally, because I didn't think that they had what it took to go all the way with Arsenal and Manchester City. But Klopp has managed to do that so far this season. But I think in this game or the last 2 weeks, this has now become very obvious. I mean, in 2 games against two teams who are sitting sixth on their domestic league. Manchester United sixth on the EPL league, and Atalanta, who are also sixth in the Serie A, have now scored 5 goals against Liverpool. I don't know what else you want to make of this. For me, I believe it shows a team who are struggling defensively, who probably are showing frailties or getting tired. I saw a Van Dijk today, who I didn't see Van Dijk. This was not one of his best performances. He looked tired. He looked like he wasn't really on it today. Cannot had a good game, but defensively, Liverpool again today showed frailties. And if you have been watching Liverpool the past few weeks, you will agree with me that they have had this same problem, missing chances, unable to convert their chances, not clinical in front of goal, and managed to scrap winnings toward the end of the game. But unfortunately, this one, they had already conceded 2 goals to a team that was very strong in duels, very strong in challenges, so which made it difficult for them to come back into this one. And of course, Liverpool lost this one. One of the key factors in this game was Endo. I know I said this when this guy was signed the beginning of the season. So far, I'm not going to lie, he has surprised me, but now he's showing. I said I don't think he had the qualities and the physical ability and strength to hold onto that Liverpool defensive midfield. Today, and many times this season, Klopp had deployed McAllister in that position, but today he went with Endo, who started very well. But of course, as the game went on, as Atlanta discovered that Liverpool was not strong in that position, they put more pressure, and this is one of the reasons why Liverpool lost this game. Endo, for me, does not have. For me, does not have the strength and the capability to, does not have the strength and capability to hold that position for Liverpool. And that is what we saw today. But again, Klopp tried to remedy the situation by bringing in there would have been starters into the game. Of course, he brought in Ruben Diaz, brought in Salah, brought in Szoboszlai. This guy said Jota, who has been injured, came in as well, tried to rescue the situation, but it was too late for Liverpool. Salah, for me, there's a question mark on Salah's fitness. I don't think he is fully fit. And if you remember, a few weeks ago, I had asked this question: can Liverpool mount a challenge without Salah? I asked this question and people said Liverpool were scoring goals, different other players attacking position were scoring goals. But if you remember, those goals also had the mark or the stamp of Salah in them. He was the one providing the assist, or probably actions that he initiated were the ones leading to those goals. Now that Salah is not really fit, do you think that Liverpool can still continue to mount the title charge? If Salah is injured, like he showed today, a few times you could see him doing some aerobics after an action, I don't think that Salah is fit. If he is not fit, do you think that Liverpool can still continue the title? So let me know this one. Do you think after losing 3-0 at home, can Liverpool still do they still have a chance to go through to this one? This is a team that are favorites to win this tournament. Today, a heavy and huge dent has been mounted, has been, printed on them, and we'll only live to see what will happen. I have maintained in the last few weeks that Liverpool have jettisoned their philosophy, the way they play football. It has all just been passion, fight, and vigor, and trying to give Klopp something to leave Liverpool with. And a few times this has worked, but I've always maintained that this cannot, is not sustainable. It can't continue to play this way and turn out results. But let's not focus too much on Liverpool. Let's look at Atlanta and see how they played how they approached this game that gave them this result. Atlanta had a very strong start into the game. Very, very strong start. They were very brave and strong in draws. They went toe-to-toe with Liverpool. They were a little bit strategic, not really packing the balls, but they were they didn't retreat, and they were not fully engaged in attacking Liverpool. They chose their moments to attack, and this really worked well. There were gaps behind Liverpool defense, and they exploited it. For me, this is a Samaka show, a player that grabbed a brace in this game and had a chance to even score the hat trick as well. So I think credit to Atlanta. They really did their homework very well against Liverpool. They looked more fresh, they looked fresher, and they're ready for the battle. Liverpool, on the other hand, looked like a team that just came in and believed that they're going to run over Atlanta in this one. And again, of course, something that Liverpool do not have. Though in the beginning of this game, Atlanta was guilty of the same fact. They were missed a few chances, but they were more clinical, very, very clinical in this regard. For me, the key man in this game, yeah, you can say they probably will give up the match to Samaka, but the main person for me that won this game for Atlanta is Anderson, the black dude in their midfield. That guy won almost all his duels, was ready for the fight, and went in strong, helped Atlanta to quench turnovers, and of course, he also initiated attack in transition for Atlanta. And this made sure that Atlanta came out. They didn't just get 3 points, just scored 3 goals. Scored 3 goals. It's going to be one of the biggest comebacks in football for Liverpool to travel to Italy next week and get a result in this one. Do you think Atlanta has, at last, for me, in Europe, we now have a couple of teams who have strong foot into the next round of the competition. And I'm not going to say they have qualified, but they have really, really put in a strong statement. It made a strong statement into qualifying to the next stage. I believe Liverpool, there's going to take almost a miracle for them to come back into this one. Let me know what you think about this. Do you think Liverpool can come back? Do you think Atlanta should be celebrating semi-finals performance in the Europa League this season? The next other match we'll look at is, of course, Leverkusen. Leverkusen 2, West Ham 0. This Leverkusen is a team who is being coached by Alonso. Alonso is because Ateta's friend. These two teams look identical in the way they approach their game. New teams, newly built teams, it's almost the same philosophy, strong defensively, and they kind of share their goals or aggressive when they attack teams. This game, for me, I give a lot of credit to West Ham. They were strong in this match. They made it very difficult for Leverkusen, created chances, though they could not take a few of them, and stayed in the game as long as possible. They kept it really late for Leverkusen. Of course, toward the end of the match, Leverkusen found a way and they won this one. Boniface show, 1 goal for Boniface, 1 assist for the young man who has not played for 4 months, coming back from injury. What a way to come back from a long injury layoff. What Leverkusen fans have been missing. Many are calling the Leverkusen right now champions elect, a team that had dislodged Bayern Munich after 11 years of winning the Bundesliga. They have come this season with the day of Alonso to dislodge Bayern Munich, and they are also doing bits in Europe. So they beat West Ham 2-0. What do you think? Do you think Leverkusen also has qualified for the semi-finals after winning 2 goals away from home? Do you think West Ham can come back into this one? West Ham, have been doing business. Remember, they won the Conference League last season in Europe, and this season in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. For me, what's his name? David Moyes is really doing very well for the team, and putting them in the map of European football, which is a good feat to achieve. Leverkusen 2, West Ham 0. Then the third game we'll probably look into was the surprise win of Roma away from home to AC Milan in our third game for the day. And sometimes, some things happen in football. Does this show the end of Jose Mourinho? You remember Mourinho was the coach of Roma, and they were really struggling in the Serie A until Boniho was fired and De Rossi took over, they have been unbeaten since then, traveling to AC Milan and getting a one-goal lead to go back home for the second leg with. I believe that this one also is a very strong statement, but one goal lead in Europe, of course, is not that too much of an advantage. But considering the fact that AC Milan rarely loses at home, for Roma to achieve this feat, I believe it is a strong statement. So let me know what you think. Looking on the table right now on the screen, you see the results that came in. What is your prediction for Europa this season for the Conference League? For the Europa, Liverpool, we are favourites before today. Do you think Liverpool are still favourites? If not, who do you think is going to win the Europa League this season? Let me know in the comment section. And stay put. Let's see what happens in the domestic league this weekend. Is evenly poised. This one is decidedly poised. Arsenal fans out there right now, I'm sure you'll be licking your lips. You believe in the Liverpool are crumbling. Is Liverpool, and that's the next question, is Liverpool, are they crumbling, or do you think it's just a blip? They are still in the title race. Man City fans out there, Arsenal fans out there, what do you think about the form of Liverpool? Before these last two games, they have been struggling to get results, but eventually it's catching up with them. 5 goals in 2 games. 2 games against 2 teams who assist in their relative league tables. Liverpool losing to them, conceding 5 goals. What does that tell you? Do you think Liverpool because a lot of people before this week, made Liverpool their favourites to win the league. Is Liverpool still your favourite to win the EPL this season? Let me know in the comment section and we see how this goes. Bye and see you later. Ciao.